every time we extend the story and do another movie, the dial just gets turned up a little bit and the stakes are higher, and I guess there's just more to fight for, I would say.
Relationships are complicated.
Now that Tessa and Hardin are in the real world as in the adult world, their relationship hasn't evolved. It's still the same relationship with the same obstacles and challenges and sort of insecurities. Because they're all really internal and emotional, I think that the landscape's just different, and they're dealing with different things now, like long distance and what you do in that situation.
I was hoping that we would move to London.
Of the trials and tribulations and just real life issues that a lot of couples go through when they're trying to make it work. And I guess as they go through their lives, it gets easier and then harder and easier, and a pretty unpredictable test of their relationship.
You have a great job.
It's your problem, but you're not going to stop me.
The main story of the third film is about a young woman, Tessa, who gets a job opportunity to go to Seattle, and that means moving, and she expects her boyfriend, Hardin, to go with her, and he does not want to go with her. He wants to go to London to move back home, and so there's a lot of conflict because of that.
He does change so much, and 99% of that is down to his relationship with Tessa. His arc through the movies is how Tessa, I would say, fixes him and gets him to, really grow into himself and be himself.
Arc is one where she develops agency in her life and her decision making and comes of age.
I am so lucky to have had Jo as a co-star. She's amazing, as we all know. I think we really do have a great dynamic and ability to almost, I don't want to say like read each other's minds.
Me and Hero have been doing these films over the course of 2 years, and what's really great is when you are both playing the same characters and you're in these roles for like an extended period of time, you just get really comfortable.
We have such a good shorthand when we're doing scenes, we almost don't need to like talk it through as much. I think we both just know, and one of us might go to say something and the other one will know exactly what we're going to say.
Let's go. Right now.
They're both so different, the two of them. He's much more sensitive. He isn't as studied. He just kind of like goes with his gut instinct. And she is the complete opposite of that. She's like tough as nails. She wants to know like the logic of every single moment. Consequently, you're constantly thinking of the scene through two very different perspectives every single time, which actually helps to keep it balanced. It never becomes just Tessa's story or just Hardin's story. You're able, because the personalities of those two actors are so strong. And I think that's why they're so good in those roles too.
And one of us might go to say...
Steele's such a decisive director. I've never worked with someone who's able to be so creative and sensitive, but also so hardworking with such a great attention to detail. She just seems to... I don't know how she does it, but however she does it, she's the balance between the two.
In doing very little in terms of developing the character, she's done more. Because she's realised that we've done 2 previous films, she didn't actually give too much direction to the character specifically, but in doing so much to the other characters and the rest of the storyline, that's kind of given us the platform to really take it upon ourselves to take the character where we want to take it.
He is not kicking my ass.
And she's read these books and she loves the story, and so we're doing a scene and she's able to say, oh yeah, Tessa was wearing socks in this scene in the book. So I think that's just been really great getting to work with her.
Did you ever have feelings for him?
They are romances, but romance isn't necessarily always beautiful. And that's what the books are. And I think that's what people love so much about the books, is that it's not all glossy. So I think bringing those real moments to it and not just making it feel like a glossy, perfect movie, that was the core of it for me. And that automatically makes it a little bit more mature and darker.
These films are really for the fans, and they're a thank you to the people who've supported us.
I will never forget that the After fans was like the first family who kind of career-wise allowed me to do all this. So no, I will be eternally grateful. I'll never forget them.
I think I would just want to say to people who've been with us for this long, thank you, because without them we wouldn't be here shooting number 3 and 4.
A massive thank you to all the Afternators out there.
Perfect.
You're my better place, Dad.
No.